The first step is going to be the 316. It's going to be the clip open. And the reason for this is because if you start doing the design right now, these hairs are too long, as you can see. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over it with the machine, make these hairs really small, or smaller. That way it's easier for you to trace it with the machine. So it's not cutting, so what we're going to do is we're going to close the machine a little bit more. So next step, we're going to get the trimmer. I'm using the Gamma P3. And how I'm going to start it is I'm going to draw a V at the top and then go from there and start opening the sides. And then at the bottom, we're going to connect them into a V. So start with a small V, do the two loops at the top, and then connect it at the bottom. So you guys saw the triangle on top? That's for you to be really symmetrical with the heart. And the key here is to use the last 3 teeth of your blade and use it really steady. Here's a rough sketch. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna grab our razor blade and start detailing all the little loops and sharp corners. That way the heart can really stand out. Make sure you pull the skin. That way you have a nice tight area to work with and the blade can slide way faster. You guys see how I'm pulling the skin? This is helping me get a nice round corner right there. And the reason why I'm using the tweezers here in this area is because if I use the blade, I might dig in too deep. And with the tweezers, you're plucking out the hairs that you want, one by one. Now what we're doing, we're cleaning up all that area. That way when we take a picture or we take the final shots, it looks nice and white. And after we're done doing this, we're gonna start fading this part this way and this part this way. That way it gives them more contrast to the design. And the heart stands out more. So now that we're done using the razor blade, we're gonna start using some ink. And the reason for this is because this eyebrow, the top of his eyebrow, these hairs are really light compared to this side. This eyebrow is super full, but since he already has a design, we're gonna have to use this eyebrow. So now what we're gonna do, grab a little bit of ink, tiny bit, and just trace over the spots that are lighter than the rest. And I honestly wish I had a really finer brush, because if you guys can see, it's a little bit too thick. So I'm trying to use a corner to trace the design. So next time I record, I'll make sure I have a finer brush. That way it's easier for me to detail. The reason why you guys need a finer brush is because with the thick brushes, when it's full of ink, it tends to get really bulky, and you don't have a fine point to trace. And with a finer brush, it doesn't really get like that. Now that we traced the heart with the ink, we're gonna grab our blade again and trace it. That way all that ink aligns with the hair and it looks as natural as possible. My favorite part about designs like this on eyebrows is that one false move and the whole design goes to crap. So now what I'm doing, I'm making sure the width of this side is the same on the left side. That way it looks really symmetrical. That's another important key when it comes to designs. The flow, the width, the symmetry. That way your design comes out immaculate. So we were looking at the design, the heart, and we noticed that this little triangle was kind of taking away from the actual heart. So we're gonna just shave it off. And it's gonna make the heart pop even more, because now it's gonna be super traced instead of having this little random piece right here. So now we're gonna do a small fade next to the heart. That way it gives it more character to the design, and it gives it more contrast for the design to pop. We start off with the lever open, make a small guideline, and then we grab our 316 open and make another guideline, and we're gonna come back and erase the lines that we left with the clipper. Now we grab our 1 open and we make another guideline, and as you guys can see, it's starting to fade. Now we grab our trimmer and lightly flick out the bottom line. What's up, guys? So this is the final product. We call it the Certified Lover Boy. What do you guys think? Check it out. Whatever design you guys want to see, let us know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe. I appreciate you guys for all the support. See you guys in the next